to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impression on the new Maybelline SuperStay 24-hour foundation. I got this when Priceline had their 40% off sale in April, so I thought why not do a first impression on it, and so that's what I'm going to do today. I actually got this from, I think it was Kohl's, and it was 50% off. So instead of paying 40% off, I paid 50% off. So it was even better. So I'm not 100% sure if this will match me completely, but it should be a close enough match. Just take it out of the packet. Okay, so this is the packaging. I think there is a SuperStay 24-hour already out, like before now, but like that's the old one, and apparently this one's a lot better. So on the box here, it just says SuperStay 24-hour Longwear foundation, Microflex formula, 24-hour wear, no transfer. So a lot of my foundations actually transfer onto my phone when I'm like calling someone, so we might do that test today also. On the back it says the champion of Longwear foundation, or Longwear makeup. Microflex formula provides 24-hour wear and no transfer. I'm just reading the back here. Stays comfortable and looks naturally flawless all day. Withstands heat, sweat and humidity. No oil-free, dermatological test, and suits all skin types. Okay, and then it also just says how to use it on the back here. Just says apply smoothly and evenly to your face and blend with your fingers. So just like a normal foundation. So this is the packet. It's 30 mils. I got the shade True Ivory, which should match me pretty well. Forgot about a primer, so I'm going to start applying it now. I'm going to use the Nivea Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm as my primer. I'm just going to apply the primer on my right side. In case you guys wanted to know, I have oily to normal skin. I've got oily in my T-zone and normal around the rest of my face. On the back of the foundation, it just says an extra few things. It says no colour shifting, dulling or fading. Breathable and comfortable. Non-transfer, won't rub off. And it's dermatologically tested. So yeah, foundation already has a tick from me because of its pump. I love a foundation that has a pump. Makes it so much easier to apply. So as it says, I'm just going to apply it with my fingers on my face and then blend it in with a brush. So I'm just like blending this in with my fingers. It's not the most hygienic thing ever, but I did put sanitize my hands first. We're all good. I'm just going to sanitize them again. Now I'm just going to blend out the rest of it with a brush. Now I'm just going to apply some more. This time I just put some on the back of my hand. So that is the foundation applied. I think it looks great on both sides of the face. It applied perfectly to both sides. The exact same. Can't really tell a difference. As I was putting it on, it did look a bit yellow, a bit pink for my skin, but seems to have gone a bit yellower now. And the match isn't terribly bad. I think it still works. Yeah, I think it's kind of like an almost perfect match actually. But see, my neck is different colours from here to here, so you've sort of got to figure that out. But yeah, it applied perfectly because I've actually got a dry spot on my nose. It applied quite perfectly on that. Can't really say anything bad about this foundation so far. It applied perfectly. It's a great colour for me. Yeah, I probably wouldn't apply it with my fingers ever again, just because applying things with your fingers is very messy and yeah. And yeah, and the brush applied it perfectly anyway. So yeah, so it is now 11:20, so I will talk to you guys. We'll see. Okay, so this foundation says it's going to last for 24 hours. I am not keeping this foundation on for 24 hours. So yeah, I will try and keep it on for maybe 10 hours. But I will check back with you after I've done my filming for the day. And maybe had some lunch. But yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll check back in with you soon. Thanks guys. Hey guys, I'm back. It is now 3:30, so I've had this foundation on for about 4 hours now. So I just thought I would check back in and see how it's going. It has creased a little bit on my top lip, but I have been talking a lot today, so that's probably a reason why. It really looks like I haven't even blended this down. This side is perfect. This side it doesn't look like I've blended it that greatly, so I don't know. It looks almost as flawless as it looked when I put it on. Besides from the lines it has, foundation looks still perfect. Flawless, great. A little bit shiny on my chin maybe, but there's like no lines here. No lines here anymore, but I might have just been really close up to the mirror and not being really close up to the mirror when I was applying it. But yeah, foundation looks perfect. Doesn't look like there's anything about it. Concealer's creased, but it's like the same it's a matching concealer that I used. But yeah, that's creased, but it's a different thing. I think it's perfect still. It looks flawless. Can't really see my pores, can't really see anything. I am going to do a flashback test. I will link the photos in here. We'll see if we have any flashback. Okay, so there is no flashback in the foundation, so it's a perfect foundation for everyday use, for going out, for your dramatic looks. It's perfect. It's a great, no flashback. I didn't expect there to be flashback because it doesn't say that it's got SPF on the packaging. So yeah, so no flashback, no SPF, and so I will see you guys right before I take off my foundation tonight, and we'll see how it lasts. Okay, so I'm back. It is now 9:30 or 9:20. I've had this foundation on for exactly 10 hours now, so I thought this was a perfect time to come back and check up with you, because this is probably the maximum time I would probably wear a foundation for during the day. So this foundation overall, it has come off around up here a little bit, but I've actually been scratching it a little bit, and that was sort of a concealer also. And around my nose I've been scratching it, so that has come off a little bit, but not too much. It looks shiny around my oily parts of my face, which is my center, but everywhere else is quite nice and normal. So yeah, I think I have mentioned this already, but there is no flashback with the foundation, and I haven't mentioned this, but I've been on the phone today quite a bit, and no transfer of the foundation has gone onto my phone. There was a little bit, but I think that was mainly the powder that I put on over the top. So yeah, overall I give this foundation about an A. It is a drugstore foundation, so that's quite good for a drugstore foundation. It's lasted 10 hours and probably will last quite a bit longer. And if you powder it a little bit, definitely will last 24 hours. So I think this foundation is really good for a drugstore foundation and price. I actually paid $17, which for me that's like perfect price. Like I love that price. But I think it's like usually like $30 or something. So for that price it's quite good, and yeah, I think this foundation is great. Great value for the money, great staying power, great everything. So I think this foundation is a good A, solid A. I don't know if it's A++, but I don't think it's like an A+ standard, but I have really high standards with my makeup. So yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel so don't miss out on any more of my videos. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys. Bye.